Good morning and welcome to Coffee Talk. I am on the mend. I'm not 100%, but thank you for everybody who messaged me and commented for me to get well. As long as you guys have known me almost, I haven't been sick. So this is the first time. But 6 people at Good Grit had the flu. 6 of us were sick, so it obviously went around the office. But I've been taking Tamiflu, or I think that's what it's called, and a steroid, and it's really helped. I'm off to New York today. I have meetings with a dinner with my book publishers tonight, and then I have breakfast with the president of Bravo tomorrow morning. Don't get excited. We are just meeting. There's nothing about Bravo. But anyway, I wanted to tell you something that I learned. So, when I first started working at Good Grit, Laura, my publisher, she's younger than me. She's this real charitable, philanthropic lover of people, wants to bring people together, wants to give a lot. I've always been, I feel like, charitable, but she takes it to a whole other level, which was pretty inspiring for me. And I came into the position sort of like hoping to learn from others, but everybody was so young, and I was the oldest. And one of the things that Laura said when we first started working together was, there will be no bashing, degrading, even comparisons of our competition. If we can't find something positive to say about other magazines that have been in business for years, in a world where magazine publishing specifically, is excruciatingly difficult. Everybody moves to the web. The love of a magazine, holding an actual magazine, turning the pages, isn't what it used to be. She was like, if you can't find the good in that, you don't need to sit at my table. And I thought, I like this girl. She is smart. And I could see the young faces around the table thinking, wait, what? So we can't ever compare or say anything bad about the other magazines who are doing things differently than we are? And she was like, yeah, no, you can't. Nobody in the Birmingham community, or any community that we reach, keep in mind, we are in every southern city from Florida to Texas, and also now Virginia, Richmond, Virginia, and we're expanding, right? Nobody better ever hear somebody who represents the Good Grit brand say anything bad about any of our competitors. And she said, and let me tell you why. If you cannot stand on your merit, if you cannot sell your product based on what your product has to offer, you shouldn't be selling. If you need to bash or degrade somebody else's efforts, somebody else's product, to make yours look better, then all that says is you're insecure about your product. And we at Good Grit are not insecure about our product. We have become social media especially, has made it so easy to bash other people, other efforts, other products, other relationships, other families, other lives, other women, because it's easy. And who does it hurt? But it hurts us, because there are a million sayings, memes. When you throw dirt, you lose ground. When you point fingers, you got, 3 pointing back at you. All of those things that we've talked about, right? But I thought it was so smart. It was such a good way to go into a startup business. Work so hard on what we are doing that you don't even have time to be angry about what anyone else is doing. Put out such a great product that it moves you emotionally, that you just want to celebrate your contribution and scream from the rooftops and hold the magazine up at the end of when the magazine comes in from the printer, like Simba in The Lion King, and scream and sing and be so proud of what you are doing that there literally is no space in your heart to degrade or talk bad about what anyone else is doing. And I thought, she's so cute. Oh, I love her. This will never work. These kids are young. They're a totally different generation. They're the social media generation. It's too easy to see what other people are doing. It's too easy to feel threatened at 22 when you're working for less than you deserve because we're a startup and you're working long hours and you know, you're looking at other magazines with staffs 4 times the size of yours, so many more resources, and it looks so easy and we're working so hard. But boy, did these kids blow my mind. I have never, I'm Girl Scouts honor. I have never heard any of these kids, and I call them kids because they're all my kids, bash Garden and Gun or Southern Living or any of the regional publications. I've never heard them say, what a joke, they're going out of, nothing. In fact, the culture is such that when they see something online that another magazine is doing that excites them, they get excited. Look at this article that they did. I love this. We should try and do something, whatever. Let's have a brainstorm, think tank. How can we make it different? How can we make it our own brand? And I'm so proud of them because let me tell you something. I spent a decade, more than a decade, bashing people around me to make myself feel better. It is not an effective tactic. People see right through it. It starts to scare them. It isn't endearing to them. They don't like it. At first, even if they agree with you, they may be like, okay, once or twice, but when that becomes your platform, when all you're doing is bashing a girlfriend you've had a fight with, or your ex-husband, or your competitor, or whatever, people eventually become numb to the sound coming out of your mouth. It's not, I see people on Twitter bashing the same housewives for 17 seasons, and I'm like, change the channel. Like, nobody's buying it anymore. Nobody. It looks silly, really. Figure out what you love and pour yourself into that. Be that person who is educated and excited about life and what you have to offer and what you bring to the table and what your contribution is and what you are building, no matter how small. But do it in such a way that you are providing yourself with such stimulation that the thought of bashing somebody else doesn't cross your mind because you don't need to do it. Y'all, I'm fired up about this, I'm telling you. Whoa, lost you. So fired up, I knocked the phone over. We announced yesterday on State of Style, the State of Style Facebook page, our winner for last week. Remember, if you pre-ordered the Southern Education of a Jersey Girl, take a snapshot of your order shot and direct message it to the State of Style Facebook page. Make sure you like the page. We're picking one winner a week for a free Coffee Talk pendant. We picked our winner yesterday, and we will be mailing her pendant out. If you have already ordered and submitted last week, you can submit again. So send your pictures again. It starts all over. Thank you so much for being here with me. I love you so much today. Have a great day. Boy, these steroids got me like...